Alright, so this video here is actually by special request from one of the guys over at rctalk.com. Mostly, I mean, that is the reason why I started making these videos, was to be able to share, like, what I'm doing, and ultimately YouTube videos has been the easiest way for me to, be able to post links to the forum and whatever else. But it's yet another platform for us to share information, get new ideas going, whatever else. This one here is particularly on the rear shocks of this car, which everybody says are notoriously bouncy. I have mine straightened out in a way that I think is working well for me. You can see there is a battery in the car, so that we have accurate weight for what is actually going to be used while the car is in operation. I am going to very quickly remove the wing, because when you drop the car it tends to bounce, and that will be relatively distracting for these particular purposes. So just give me 2 seconds here to pull these screws out. So, I mean, ultimately, a drop like this doesn't really simulate actual usage, where the car, in theory, going over a jump is going to be, moving forward at the same time. But it is going to be good enough to demonstrate whether or not you still have all that bounciness in the back end. The request was specifically for drops up to a 12-inch height, which I can accommodate that. You can see I have the triangle back here, and it's actually marked with a ruler all the way up to the top at 12 inches, which you can't see the top of it in the video, but I ultimately wanted to get the back of the car so you can see how much bounce there is when it lands, that kind of thing. So we're going to start at 6 inches, 8 inches, 10 inches, 12 inches. 12 inches, the chassis finally slaps and it bottoms out. But before that, there's nothing, and you can see that the back end of this thing is really quite stable. No bouncing. I am using the Team Associated springs. I don't know if you can see in there, but right here on the outside of the spring, facing forward, yeah, right there where my finger is a little gray mark that indicates the tension from Team Associated. There's gray tension springs in the back, and there is purple tension springs in the front. Both of them are over length, I would say, by roughly probably 20% by comparison to the stock springs that I pulled out of this. And both of them are doing an excellent job by comparison. The front, I actually left the shock oil alone. That is still the factory shock oil. It's been doing a fine job for me. The back, I upgraded to 50 weight, then 60, and have finally settled on 70 to get where we are now. All right. All the best to you guys. Have a good day. We'll see you next time.